Hi guys, so today we're going to be discussing Leetcode question 234. This is Palindrome Linked List. So the question is, given the head of a simply linked list, return true if it is a palindrome or false otherwise. So what does it mean? So let's say we have a linked list like this as given in the example. See, this is the middle point, right? So if we read the linked list from here, from the middle point to the left, it comes out to be 2 1, and if we read the linked list from the middle to the right end, which is this, it comes out to be again 2 1. Since these things are the same, so that means this is a palindrome. Now that we have this clear, this is for even length. If let's say we have an example for odd length, something like this. So since this is the middle part, in odd length we will ignore the middle part, and this is the right part, this is the left part. So how does the left side read? It reads 2 1, right? And how does the right side read? From middle to the right end, it reads 2 1. So these two are equal, so therefore this is also a palindrome. So how do we go about this? How do we compute this? So let's understand this using just normal strings first. So let's say we have an example 1 2 1 2 3 3 2 1. So the idea is, this is from where you'll start, right? You keep going to the right until and unless you reach the middle point. In this case, the middle point would be this. So basically stop here somewhere, and from there you check whether the left half is equal to the right half or not. When you read from the middle end to the left end, that reads 3 2 1 in this case. You'll read this first, then this, then this, and when you're going from middle to the right end, you'll read this first, this first, this first, which comes out to be a string of this. So are they equal? So this is how you compute it. So your first objective is find the midpoint. Once you have found the midpoint, traverse left and create left side string. I've just given this a name, left side string, in which basically you keep appending as you move towards the left side. 3, you first add 3 to the left side string. This is the left side string. You keep adding. So for an example, in this case, we would, once we are here at the middle point, we go to the left, we add 3 because that is the first thing we encounter. Then we encounter 2, so we add 2. Then we encounter 1, so we add 1, and then there is no more element, so we stop. And simultaneously, then what do you do? Third point, traverse right and create right side string. So what does that mean? So in this case, when you're at here in this middle zone, the first element that you encounter on the right hand side is 3. Then you encounter 2, so you add it to the right side string. Then you encounter 1, and then you encounter null, so you stop. And then at the end, when you're done computing this, when both these strings have completed computing, you check whether their contents are same or not. So this is how you go about it. This is again an example for even length. Let's say now you're working with an odd length string. So let's say this is what you have: 1 2 3 4 3 2 1. So in this case, what do? You find the middle point. Middle point is what? Middle point is this part. We do not need to compare the middle part because it will be there on the both sides. So that is not of any concern. So from here we compute what is the left side string and what is the right side string. The left side string and the right side string. The algorithm remains the same. Find midpoint, traverse left, create left side string, traverse right, create right side string. I'll add one more brief detail. From mid, traverse right from mid. So you traverse in this direction, you encounter first 3 and then 2 and then 1, then there is nothing, so you stop, and on the right hand side you encounter 3 first, then 2, then 1. So 3, 2, 1. Are the contents of these strings same? Yes. So it is a palindrome. So this is how you have to compute it in strings, and then similarly you have to compute this in linked list. So let's say we have an example of the example that we're working with, 1, 2, 2, 1, and then there's a null pointer. So what do you do in this? You proceed exactly same just how we discussed above. Find midpoint. How do you find a midpoint in the linked list? We had discussed this. I'll attach the link for this video in the description below. The idea is to use fast and slow pointers. So what you do is you basically attach like a slow pointer here and a fast pointer here, increment slow pointer by 1 and increment fast pointer by 2. So in this case, when you increment fast pointer by 2, it will come here, F. I'm just writing the abbreviations, and this would be slow. Now since fast dot next is slow, we can't move 2 more steps, right? So we stop. So this is essentially the midpoint. So slow dot next is essentially the midpoint. So start traversing from slow to the left end, or just start from, you can't traverse on from the midpoint to the left end in linked list, right? It's not a doubly linked list. So from head, which is the starting of the linked list, traverse till slow pointer and create a left string, and from slow dot next, this is slow dot next, from here traverse till this part, fast pointer, and create a right hand string, and then compare them. So this is how you do it. So I'll just write it in this case. Slow dot next is middle if even length, or fast dot next equals to null, or slow is middle if odd length. So what does that mean? So let's say we have a linked list something like this, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. This is an odd length linked list, right? So using the fast and slow pointer technique, this is slow and this is fast. You increment fast by 2, so fast becomes here in the next iteration and slow comes to this point. Then you can still move like at least 1 point, right? So you increment slow here and you increment fast here, 1, 2. So fast basically comes to null. So if fast is equal to null, so the slow pointer would indicate the midpoint. So you have to traverse from the head of the linked list till the point where slow pointer is there, and not including the slow pointers data, and from slow pointers data, and again not including that, you have to traverse to the right hand side to create the right side string. So this is essentially a midpoint. So that is what I just said here, is slow or fast is equal to null, right? So this is how you find the midpoint in even and odd length cases. And once we have done that, we simply, as I said, iterate from head, start of the linked list, till middle point. Middle point is again this part that we have just discussed here. This is create left side string. Keep adding the nodes values and create a sample left side string. In the third step, iterate from middle till fast or the end point. Create right side string. Once we have done that, one thing to notice here, when we create the left side string from the head until the middle point, it would be something like, we'll start from here, the beginning, which is 1, and then add 2, 3. But note that what we have to compare with the right side in this case would be 3. It will start from the middle, 3, 2, 1. So 3, 2, 1. Notice, in order to check whether that's a palindrome or not, you would have to reverse either of these strings. So either you reverse this and then compare it with the other one, or you reverse this and then compare it with the other one. So why do you have to reverse? Because the essential idea is to, from the middle to the left end and from the middle to the right end, these are the two strings that you have to compute. So in my algorithm, I've chosen to reverse left side string once you're done that, compare left side and right side. So this is essentially the algorithm for the code. I hope this video helps. I've shown you the example for if we're dealing with an even length case or when we're dealing with the odd length case. According to that, you have to choose your middle pointer, which is here. What would be a midpoint? What kind of algorithm do you have to use to find the midpoint? What would be the midpoint for even odd length cases, and how would you work from there? Creating left side and right side string by an example, as well as showing the same part in strings format, since it's easier to understand it there. I hope this video helps. Keep coding, guys. I'll attach the necessary links in the description section below. I'll attach the link for the video to the calculating midpoint of a linked list video in the description below. I hope this video helps. I hope this helps you clear your concepts. Keep coding, guys, and have a great day.